What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Willie Does Wrestling here, back at it again with a brand new video. Well, we knew someone had to go down for the all-out media scrum. It was someone who I bet a lot of people barely even knew existed, and someone who's not really a wrestler. Probably someone who was the least valuable to Tony Khan, so he probably said fuck it and got this man out. That is Ace Steel. And if you don't remember him, he is the guy from that one weird promo. Don't mind me, I cut my thumb. From that one weird promo where he acted as a coach for Mr. Punk and was like, you're gonna fucking get in that match and you're gonna do this, you're gonna beat Jon Moxley, take the match at All Out. Pretty much it's this man's fault that CM Punk did what he did at All Out in kayfabe. Turns out he is an actual producer. So I got an article here. Apparently, Dave Meltzer says, so he was officially released yesterday, so I guess this is the first bit of news out of that whole situation in weeks. There's a lot of other stuff going on. So maybe we'll just get some new reports over the next few weeks. I really hope it's soon. And obviously this says Steele was part of a backstage altercation that took place during the AEW All Out Media Scrum on September 5th. So this is our first bit of news from that media scrum in a month and a half. Between CM Punk, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. Following negative comments Punk made during the scrum involving them. Reports at the time said that during the altercation, Steele joined in and at one point biting Omega. AEW has since suspended everyone involved and has not publicly commented on the situation. Steele had joined AEW in 2022, working backstage as a producer. Prior to All Out, he appeared in a promo with Punk, encouraging him to take on Jon Moxley's open challenge for the event after Punk had doubts following his loss to Moxley the prior week. Punk was eventually convinced to take the rematch. Yeah. Well, think about this. Ace Steel is a producer. He's not a wrestler. So it's not like people knew who this guy was, right? Ace Steel comes in and like it wasn't his problem. Like, this was a situation that Ace Steel could have easily avoided if he just minded his own business. This was between Punk, Omega, and the Elite. But for some reason, my man comes in and bites Kenny Omega in the arm as if he was a dog. Might as well call him Ace Heel. Heel boy. Heel. Don't bite that man. But, you know, and even then, yeah, he's a producer. You can fire a producer whenever you want, get a new one, get a better one. And, yeah. So, yeah, if you never watched that one promo involving Ace Steel, yeah, you probably don't even know who this guy is. As a matter of fact, I forgot that this guy was even in a, I remembered he was in AEW, but I forgot he was part of the altercation because it was so long since the altercation took place. So yeah, like, this guy could have easily avoided being in the scrum. Like, he just joined in. Like, and a lot of people could say, well, they're friends in real life. Punk and Steel are friends in real life, and it was 3-on-2. Wait, no, 3-on-1. Wouldn't you join in if your friend was getting beaten 3-on-1? No. Especially if it was someone like CM Punk. Listen, if my friend went on a public, like, not really a press conference, let's say a public podcast, and he goes out and says, I'm the shit, and name drops 3 people, being like, I hate this guy, and this guy, because they're fucking idiots. I don't like them. They're the reason why everything sucks. And then those 3 people have the balls to confront them about it, being like, bro, why are you talking shit? And if my buddy throws the first punch at the 3 guys, he deserves it. He deserves it. I'm not going to join in. And even if I was the type of guy to join in to the fight, I'm not going to fucking bite one of them. That is asking to get fired. Like, think about your wife. Think about your family. That's not... Like, that's just asking to get fired by AEW. So, what do I have left to say to Ace Steel? That guy was obviously getting fired. Like, we knew someone had to go down for this, and it was obviously Ace Steel. He probably did the most long-term damage, which was the bite, and he came in looking for a scrap, you know? Maybe Punk was as well, but that guy chose violence. So, I mean, good luck in your future endeavors, Ace Steel. So, yeah, this was our first bit of news following the altercation. Do I expect more public news coming out of this? No, unless someone does a shoot interview, which will probably be Ace Steel. I think he would be the best guy now that he doesn't have a job in AEW anymore to give us details about what really happened in the scrum. There are he said, she said here and there. And now people are wondering, well, what about Omega, the Bucks, and Punk? What about that? Well, apparently, in the recent edition of AEW Dynamite, there were little teases saying that they were going to be back. But at least the Elite were name-dropped by commentators during the Trios Tag Team Championship match between Death Triangle and the Best Friends. And they were like, yeah, they're Elite are former AEW Trios Tag Champions. Like, they won the titles because the Elite were vacated of them or something like that. And then Punk was shown in a video package for former Ring of Honor World Champions. So, yeah, it seems like all of them are not gone. None of them are getting fired. Now, listen, like I said multiple times, the Elite didn't really deserve to be fired, especially if they didn't throw first punch and they didn't choose violence. Like, listen, if you were getting shit talked by somebody, you'd probably want to go up to them and being like, bro, what the hell, too, right? I sure as hell would. If someone was talking crap about me publicly, I'd be like, what's your problem? It's a normal human response. Now, if they were choosing violence, I would understand the long-ass suspension. Punk, though, I don't care what he does. Honestly, I made a video saying that I want him fired, and yes, because, well, think about this. Even if this AEW scrum didn't happen, you know, like, he came in there and he chose violence. He talked shit about the company beside his own boss, being like, I work with a bunch of fucking children and I'm old and I don't need this shit anymore. And, you know, obviously he chose violence with the Elite. But even if that didn't happen, let's say, I still don't think CM Punk belongs in a wrestling ring. He's old, like he said. He's very easily injury prone, as we have seen in the past, like, 3 months. He's very easily injury prone. He botches a shit ton, and he can't keep up with the high-flying, flippity-floppity-flu guys. So just get rid of him. But Tony won't. Tony 100% won't. Because CM Punk makes me a shit ton of money. So fine. If you're not going to get rid of Punk, have him do one more publicity stunt, one more shitty interview, and then you'll regret it later on. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, no, it's obvious that none of them are getting released. The Elite or AEW Originals seem like maybe ride or dies, and even then, if you let them go, and if they go into WWE, that's like your top guys right then and there gone, especially Kenny Omega. Imagine Kenny Omega in WWE. Holy shit, AEW would lose a ton of viewers, maybe. I don't know. I might face some heat for that. Punk, I mean, WWE doesn't even want doesn't even want his ass. My man is a Punk bitch. No wonder why his name's CM Punk. Because even if he comes back, there's going to be something he complains about. And then it will just be the same cycle over and over again. So, I mean, if Tony really wants to keep him, he can fucking keep him. But at the end of the day, it'll be not his funeral, but it will be his fault if CM Punk does something like this again. And Ace Steel got himself fired. Like, he went in there and he bit someone. Like, don't do that, bro. You're not a dog. Anyways, guys, that's going to have to do it for today's video of Willie Does Wrestling. Of course, Ace Steel got fired. That's his own damn fault. Anyways, guys, if you want to keep up to date with new uploads, be sure to subscribe, turn post notifications on. Yeah, daily uploads. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Anyways, guys, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.